From Zuckerberg working on a mysterious new app to replace Twitter to another example of rich dudes going off the rails, here's the real reason Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg agreed to fight. If there's one thing we know about the richest people in the world, it's that they love to keep the drama pot boiling. And now, Elon and Mark want to add another absurd chapter to the ongoing saga. Honestly, you won't believe what they've gotten themselves into this time. It all started when the tech community found out about Meta's secret app, Project 92, which is apparently set to take on Twitter. Elon, who now owns Twitter, couldn't resist giving his 2 cents, and he hopped on Twitter to drop a bombshell, calling Mark out for having a monopoly over the digital world. One clever user warned Elon to watch his words, because Mark's into martial arts, but Elon loves a challenge and responded with a bold statement tweeting, "I'm up for a cage match if he is." Those are fighting words right there. And instead of taking the tweet as a joke, Zuck fired back by posting a screenshot of it on Instagram, with a ballsy caption telling Elon to send him a location. What a twist! No one thought Mark was serious, until a Meta spokesperson went on record to say that he very much was. The ball was in Elon's court again, and he was more than happy to keep the drama going. So he replied with the words, "Vegas Octagon," confirming that he's not messing around either. One person who's thrilled at the idea of a fight between the two tech giants is Dana White. The big boss revealed that he had a long phone call with both men after their fiery comments, and according to him, they're dead serious about throwing down in the ring. Dana says, if it happens, it'll be the biggest fight in the history of the world.
This would be the biggest fight ever in the history of the world.
Even though people aren't sure if the two will actually get around to doing it, journalist Nick Pete thinks there's a good chance the fight might actually happen. Why? Because of Musk's larger-than-life personality, and obviously, their supersized male egos. One reason for how we ended up here is that Elon was joking and it went right over Mark's head, or Zuck thought it'd be the perfect way to get back in the spotlight again, which is something he's been struggling with for a while now. A fight as big as this one will have everyone watching, and Mark needs the attention. Dana says the purpose of the fight is to raise hundreds of millions of dollars for charity, but no one's buying it. If Musk and Zuckerberg really cared about philanthropy, they could drop billions without punching each other in the face. A more believable theory is that this whole fight thing is yet another example of two tech bros going off the rails. And that makes sense when you think about it. Musk and Zuckerberg have more money than they know what to do with, and they've probably questioned the meaning of it all. So this fight could be their way of distracting themselves from their midlife crises. No matter what the reason is, if this fight happens, you better believe I'll be watching it, especially because I can't wait to see who wins. My bet's on Zuckerberg. He's younger, a bit smaller, and let's not forget the weight difference. Even Elon isn't making much of a case for himself, except boasting about his secret move, the walrus. What's the walrus, you ask? Well, it's him lying on top of the other guy and doing nothing. Not sure how far that'll get him. Elon openly said that he doesn't really work out, except for when he tosses his kids in the air. Unlike Musk, 39-year-old Mark's physical health is no joke. He's been hitting the gym for a while now. And let's not forget the martial arts training that started this whole drama. He doesn't only do it as a hobby, he's really good at it too, having won multiple jiu-jitsu tournaments. Although he only knows Brazilian martial arts. I'm sure it'll be easy for him to give Musk a cozy little chokehold. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Elon has made it clear that he doesn't plan on playing around. And no, he hasn't started training yet, but the 51-year-old said that if this showdown happens, the first thing he'll do is hit the gym and get in shape. I don't know about you, but I'd pay to see that. But the real question still remains, is this epic showdown ever gonna happen? 'Cause let's not forget, Musk has a track record of saying things that he never really does. Remember when he told everyone he made his dog the CEO of Twitter? Yeah, I wouldn't exactly trust his word on things. That being said, he's also followed through on some of his big promises, even stepping down as the CEO of Twitter when users voted him out. That takes some guts. So honestly, at this point, things could go either way. What I can't figure out though is why these two billionaires want to get into a pointless physical fight. Well, Musk and Zuckerberg, who together own $335 billion, have been throwing punches at each other for years now. Elon never holds back when it comes to taking shots at Mark's empire, going as far as tweeting that Instagram depresses people. And did you know that after the Cambridge Analytica scandal rocked Facebook in 2018, Musk went on a deleting spree, wiping out the Facebook pages of both his companies, Tesla and SpaceX. He even called Facebook lame, saying he doesn't use it because it gives him the creeps. Ouch. But Zuckerberg has thrown a few punches too, calling Musk out after a SpaceX launch failure in 2016, even blaming him for destroying an important satellite. The two have also butted heads over how they feel about artificial intelligence, because Musk always talks about the dangers of AI, going as far as describing it as an immortal dictator. Zuckerberg, on the other hand, disagrees with Musk, calling his fears doomsday scenarios and saying they are negative and irresponsible. But until now, their rivalry has been about business and technology. The idea of a physical fight takes things to a whole new level. Some experts see this as a very childish move by the tech leaders, but with the kind of scandals they've been a part of before, are you really that surprised? Let's first talk about Zuckerberg. As I said before, the founder of Meta is on a mission to be cool again. He's scared that the tech-savvy audience isn't into his social media empire anymore, and he simply can't handle the idea of that. This man, who's almost 40, has been doing as much as he can to be seen as a genius innovator again. To do so, Zuck's been going to popular podcasts and flexing his muscles on Instagram, trying to stay relevant, since Mark knows that the audience he wants to be loved by already loves Elon. When Elon challenged him to a cage fight after learning about Project 92, Zuckerberg gladly agreed. According to insiders, the fight is part of Mark's plan to stay relevant. On the flip side, we have Elon Musk, the richest man on the planet. His money comes from his sweet Tesla stake and the fat checks SpaceX is getting from the government. But in Musk's case, it's not just business that keeps him in the spotlight. Oh no, he's great at stirring up drama and making headlines. The guy loves to tweet at the weirdest hours, and he's not afraid to troll anyone who crosses his path. That's why, unlike Zuck, he has a solid conservative fan base. And all the leaders on the right love him. They like his spirit and his views against cancel culture and the woke mind virus. But whether you're a fan or a hater, you can't deny that the man knows how to keep things interesting. I mean, if there's anyone who's going to challenge a rival to a cage fight, it's Elon. Although, come on, you're 51 years old and the richest man alive. Is this really necessary? Pointless as it is, this fight is all anyone can talk about right now. People are convinced Zuck will destroy Musk, with one user saying the Meta founder will make Elon eat his own knees. Ouch. Another said Mark agreeing to fight Elon is the coolest thing he's ever done. Seeing as this was his plan all along, good for him. Even fans of Elon are on his rival's side for this match, with one tweeting, "I love you, Elon, but you better start training." Many were salty at the idea of the fight, saying this is what being rich and having nothing to do does to people. You can say that again. Another user went as far as to say that this is the Alien versus Predator movie in real life. So from another example of rich dudes going off the rails, to Zuckerberg working on a mysterious new app to replace Twitter, that's the real reason Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg agreed to fight.